Well, regardless of who they have out there, they do a great job of hawking the ball, and I think they're pressuring and pressing more than what they did the first time. So they keep bodies fresh, they hawk the ball, and they're certainly talented if they can go get their own, late in the pond or something like that. But they're quick and athletic. I think their team resembles West Virginia 3 years ago or 2 years ago a lot more today than they did when we played the first time.
I was talking to you guys about that, just the difference between preparing for a team the first time and then the second time. I mean, does it change dramatically, or does it depend? Or?
No, I mean the first time, I don't think we did a very good job of preparing our guys. What was it? It wasn't their pressure near as much as it was their rebound that wore us out. And you can try to simulate some things, but it's hard to do that. Obviously, in 2 days practice time to simulate how hard they go to the glass and how physical they are when they go to the glass. So I think that was eye-opening. So hopefully it'll be easier to get that point across this time. But they're always not an easy prep game because of the way that they don't let you run your stuff. So you've got these players have to make plays as opposed to running plays when you're doing switch.
How about in general, like first half of the conference run through and then second time through?
For us,
yeah,
I actually think I said this before, and after I said it, I thought about it. I thought it was a few intelligent traits I usually come up with. I think the first half you probably prepare for your opponent more, and the second half you probably prepare yourself more because you have a feeling on how they're going to guard you and how they're going to try to attack you, so you make your own adjustments within what you do. So that the first half, go out, okay, this is what they do, this is what they do. And our guys will have some recollection of that. But the biggest thing is how do we sleep based on how we think that they'll attack us. And so we got to do better, and we have to work on ourselves.
Coach, it's easy to look at this race and say it's just you guys and Baylor at this point because of where the standings are. When you played through this thing one time through, does it feel like you two are head and shoulders above everyone else?
No, I don't think we're head and shoulders above everyone else. I think our records give the appearance of that. I don't think there's that much difference in the teams. I think Baylor's probably as good a team as we've had in our league since I've been in the league on a February 8th or whatever today is. What is today? 10th. Okay, I'm only 2 days off. So I think that Baylor's probably the best February 10th team that we've ever had in our league since I've been here. They're better than Tech was last year on February 10th. Oklahoma State would be the only other team I could compare them to, and that was in 2004. Texas had a good run where they got out to a 10-0 start in the league or whatnot one year, but I think this is the best team at this juncture. But I also know that it's a long season and there's ebbs and flows, and I'm hopeful that somebody will play good against Baylor, including us, and give them something to really challenge them. But the reality of it is the league race isn't over by any stretch. But Baylor is well in front of us and well in front of everybody else. You got what, 8 games to play. They got a 4-game lead on 3rd place. I mean that's hard to come back from. But it has happened before. I think we were 10-0 my second year here in the league, and ended up tying for the league race at 12-4. So that kind of stuff can happen. With us, we're a game and a half or 2 games out just because they've already won on our home court. So I can see how people look at it and say it's a 2-game race, but the other teams in our league will determine who the champion is still. So that means, obviously,
there's no secrets this late in the season in conference particularly. What are other teams doing to Oscar to be the most effective against them?
I don't know that anybody's been most effective. So against OU, what do you get? 12-9. Play 20 minutes. You put 35 minutes next to that. It's an 18-12 game. So I think so much of it depends on minutes, depends on foul issues. He obviously wore us out. The first half we played, he was by far the best player in the game, by far. But Doak was the best player in the game the second half, if I remember correctly. So, you know, you got to keep a body on him. You got to try to keep him away from the basket, and certainly you got to keep him off the glass.
You guys are retiring Marcus's jersey. Do you have a particular memory that stands out from the time?
I've got a few or several that would stand out with Luke. You know, on the court, I would say the thing that would probably stand out the most is how smart he was, and how competitive and smart that the Twins were. They were ridiculously bright, unbelievable IQ. And I've only had, you know, 4 or 5 like that. You know, Aaron Miles, you could throw in that category. Devontae was like that, but there hasn't been very many. You know, that would always stand out. But the biggest thing that they did, they made it where it was interesting coming to work most every day. And I mean that from a practice standpoint. I mean that from all standpoints. I love coaching them, and you know, they say young people, if you're around enough of them, it'll keep you young, and they certainly played a big role in aging me, but still, yeah, keeping me young in thought while they were here.
You guys, this one's on ESPN Plus again this week. I know we haven't talked about that in a little while. How's that?
You have been over here.
It was a big topic early on, and now you're back on this. What sort of feedback have you had the last month or so with that? Has it been a thing at all?
I don't think we've been on ESPN Plus
I know, in a while, yeah.
So I haven't. You know, we've gotten a lot of feedback over time, and I believe we have 2 games left on it. So, you know, our fan base, if they can't get it, obviously will not be happy this Wednesday. Hopefully they can figure out a way to get it, because nobody likes it as far as not having people that support you be able to watch. Nobody likes that, but this is a conference decision. And I said this before too. You know, I think we can all kind of jump to conclusions on how this is, but still, you know, it still needs to play out to see, you know, what it's going to be like over time. I think whenever you go through major changes, there's usually some kinks to work out on a lot of different things, and I'm not making excuses for anybody because I've been pretty outspoken. Hopefully our fan base and West Virginia's fan base can see it, because it should all obviously be a very competitive game.
Have you figured out at home yet? How to do it? You watching this game?
I don't watch it at home, so I do have it in my office, so I've got it.
Any word on Jalen?
Not officially, no, not officially.
You started 2 bigs when you played last time. You're playing 4-on-1 a lot. Because of their size and rebounding, are you looking at the possibility of having to play 2 bigs in this game
You
at
know
some
what?
point?
That's a good question. By far the most important We are looking at trying to maybe do some more of that. I'm not saying we'll start that way, but I think depending on foul situations, I think it would benefit us to have 2 bigs out there at least a larger portion of the game than what we've been playing.
What do you think about Alvin Marcus?
I thought he's fine. You know, I thought it was probably as average an offensive game as he's had in a while, but he was still terrific offensively. I mean, you can say what you want to, and you can look at numbers, but numbers never tell the story with him. And after watching the tape, you know, he was still pretty good, even though I didn't think it was his best on the offensive end.
Does he care at all?
No, I wouldn't think so. You know, we had Mario Chalmers here. I told the guys a story. We were beating somebody here in our league bad, and 8 minutes left in the game, and I run a play for Mario, and I said, I want you to shoot it. I said, Mario, Mario ain't taking a shot the whole game, man. Don't take a shot. I said, so take a shot. I want to score. And I think Marcus had the same thing too.
This is a little off topic, but you guys had a chance to Gerard the Senate tomorrow talking about the compensation issue. What are your hopes for that committee? And I guess what do you think about having a chance to Gerard as a representative?
I actually have no preconceived hopes on what comes out of that, because I'll be honest, I'm not schooled on exactly what they're trying to, how they're trying to come to a resolution or whatever. I still think it's very early in the process, and I don't think that anybody out there has the perfect answer for it, because there's a, you can certainly go against the grain with whatever anybody's particular idea is saying. If that happens, then what about these unintended consequences or whatnot? So it'll be interesting to see, but I think if I'm not mistaken, Senator Moran is kind of leading the charge or the committee on this, and so it's probably natural that we had somebody from Kansas, be involved. And I would think the chancellor is looking forward to playing a role in which we make and create positive change. So I think that he'll be excited.